Hey y'all, it's Pat with the Carnivore Couple, and today we're going to be making some barbecue smoked ribs carnivore style. These ribs are so delicious, smoky, tender, juicy. They have a really good crunchy bark on the outside, and I do use some Diet Dr. Pepper to keep them moist and spritz them on the smoker, so they're going to be really good. So come along with me as we smoke up some delicious meat. Okay, so first things first, you want to make sure you open your ribs up and you wash them. Make sure that when you're done rinsing them that you pat them dry with a paper towel. So a lot of times guys will, at this point, take off the membrane on the back side of the bone side, but I'm not going to do that because we're carnivore, and the extra layer of membrane helps with collagen and fat and everything else. Also, on the St. Louis style ribs, there's a meat flap on the back. I always cut that off and smoke that separately, but we're still going to eat it. It reduces the amount of bulk on the actual slab. Next up, we're going to use mustard as a binder, and what that'll do is it'll hold that rub onto the meat so it won't come off while you're smoking it. And this is sugar-free, just regular old mustard. Make sure you get the meat side as well, both sides. All right, y'all, so let's talk about rubs. Most rubs out there have a ton of sugar, brown sugar, everything else in them, but since we're on the carnivore diet and we're going zero sugar, this is a great one. You can find this on Amazon. This is an all-in-one zero sugar rub. It's really good. Another option is a Health Royals beef rub. Really good stuff. I put this on steak sometimes. They're zero sugar. And another option is the Kinders. You can find these at Walmart. There is a little bit of sugar in these, but it doesn't even show up on their nutrition facts because it's so little amount. One of them I'm going to make spicier, so I'm going to throw in some black pepper, cayenne, and crushed red pepper. We like it hot around here. Turn them over and repeat. All right, let's go put them on the smoker. So after you put them on the smoker, you're gonna let them sit in there at that 225 for 3 hours, okay? This method is called 3-2-1. So you have 3 hours in the smoker. 2 hours, we're gonna wrap them, and we'll get to that next. And then the last hour, they're gonna sit in just some sauce. All right, time to spritz. So the ribs have been on the smoker now for about 40 minutes. And what I like to do is I like to spritz them with something at least once an hour. So normally people use apple juice or apple cider vinegar, but I do like to use Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry. It's really good. All right, we're gonna let them sit for another hour until we come back and spritz them again. All right, y'all, so it's been 3 hours. Now it's time for the next step to wrap the ribs. You wanna lay down a bed of butter. All right, let's get those ribs on there. All right, when you put them on there, you wanna make sure you put them meat side down. Meat side down, and put more butter on top. What I like to do next is I throw some of that Dr. Pepper inside here. So I kind of roll it up like that a little bit. And I take that Diet Dr. Pepper, just pour a little bit, just so it pulls up at the bottom. And then you want to wrap them up and throw them back on the smoker. Close the door. Good job. So you're going to want to wrap both slabs just like that and put them back in the smoker for another 2 hours. All right, y'all, it's been 2 more hours, so now it's time for the final step. Boom. Now we're gonna take some sugar-free barbecue sauce and we're gonna put some of the drippings with this mixed up, and then we'll glaze it for the last hour. And after you put it back in, you want to turn your temperature up to about 275 for 30 minutes to an hour, and that'll create that nice crispy bark on the outside. All right, y'all, so it's been about a half hour. You can go to a full hour if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and take them off because they are nice and crispy and ready to go. So I started cutting into these ribs, and literally the bone just starts sliding out. They're that tender. All right, y'all, it's time to dig in. So good, so good. So that's how you make delicious smoked barbecue ribs using the 3-2-1 method. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. Stay strong.